Here we have in our studio today the Bunny. Bunny is going to be giving you badges. Yes. For that you need to call us in the third segment, which is the final segment, inshallah ta'ala. You guys are going to call us in and recite surahs of the day. Today we are reciting Surah Al-Ma'un and Surah Quraysh. Surah Al-Ma'un is the one that starts with أَرَأَيْتَ الَّذِي. Surah Quraysh is a surah that starts with لِإِيلَافِ Quraysh. You guys need to call 0203-515-0769. If you guys call this number and recite, you are going to get a feedback, and the bunny here is going to give you a badge. Okay. Today we have a very important lesson, and I want you guys to really wear your glasses and focus. Yeah? Okay, so I'm going to move on aside and bring up the Madrasah TV. Here we go. Now today we are learning something called Tanween. We call this chapter Tanween, and this is what we're trying to learn. Now we know what an active letter is. Active letter is an Arabic letter that has either Fatha, Kasra or Dhamma. Okay, so let me show you guys, for example here. This is Dal. This letter here is Dal. Now, Dal Fatha is Da. Okay? And Dal Kasra is D, whereas Dal Dhamma is Du, okay? This is active, okay? Now, what about silent? Silent letter would be, for example, Da Fatha, Alif Sukun, Da. Now, Alif here is silent. Now, why is it silent? Because, as we can see, it has nothing on top, nothing underneath, nothing anyway, okay? So, it's a silent letter. Now also we have a silent letter when we are trying to stretch Du. When we add Waw next to it, this is Du. Again, Waw here is a silent letter. Now when we have Dal with the Kasra like D and we're trying to stretch it, we have to add Ya here. And Ya again is a silent letter because it has nothing on top. D. Now today I want to introduce you guys to something. We call it the Noon, the silent Noon. What is the silent Noon? Silent Noon is a letter. If we add it to any letter, the sound of that letter turns into Let me show you guys what I mean. I've lost Bunny. Where is Bunny? I think he is, he's eating carrot down there. Let me bring him back. There you go. Come up, Bunny. Okay, here's the Bunny. Look, for example, I have letter Ba. Ba. And we are going to add the silent Noon into Ba. So Ba with the Noon, silent Noon will be Ban. I have letter Sin Fatha like Sa. Sa. I'm talking about active letters, guys. Sa. I'm going to add Sa with the Noon. It would be San. I have another letter Jim like Ja. Ja. I'm going to add it with the silent Noon. It would be Jan. Let me show you an example on the screen here, okay? Now, Ba, Fatha, Ba. Add the silent Noon onto this, that would be Ban. You see what I put on top of Noon here? I put a Sukoon. We call this Sukoon. This thing here is called Sukoon. Sukoon is a way of showing a silent letter, okay? Let me show you guys another example for Sin Fatha is Sa. Now, Sin Fatha, Noon Sukoon is San. San here. Noon here is silent. Sin here is active. Noon is silent. Sin here is active. Like this. Active. Crazy. Oh my gosh. Let's go to the next letter, for example. We have Waw, Fatha, Wa. Now, if I add Noon with it, it would be one. Now, if you guys notice, I have to keep writing Noon all the time, and my hand is getting tired, and I can't write Noon all the time. For that reason, what I'm going to do, rather than writing Noon next to each one of these active letters, I'm just going to put two Fathas on top. And I'm going to say, so move Noon away. I would say Sin Fathatain San. Okay? Here, Waw Fatha Noon Sukoon is one. I'm going to just remove the Noon, and I'm going to put two Fathas on top. That would be Waw Fathatain 1. And this is how we introduce Tanween to you guys. Tanween is double Fatha, double Kasra, or double Dhamma. But today we are only practicing double Fatha. double fatha is a way of showing a silent noon that is invisible. You guys see no noon here, but it actually was a noon, silent noon, yeah? Now, I'm going to go to some exercises. I'm going to show you guys what I mean by tanween. You see all these examples in front of you. This is tanween, okay? Look at the first one here. This is Hamza fathatain an, okay? So let's ignore alif, because alif is a silent letter here. Hamza fathatain an. Well, how it's supposed to be written, it's supposed to be written like this. Hamza fatha, and it should have something like this. Hamza fatha, it's too big, too big. Okay, Hamza fatha, noon sukoon, an. But rather than putting noon every time, we just put two fathas on top, okay? Now remember guys, all these letters that have fathatain, two fathas on top, they come with an additional alif, like a silent alif. So all you have to do is to just ignore them, okay? We don't want to do anything with them right now. How do we spell them? We spell them by saying fathatain. One fatha means dal fatha da. That's one fatha. Two fathas would be dan. Fathatain, okay? Hamza fathatain an. Kha fathatain khon. Who remembers what kha is? Kha is a full mouth letter. Yes, guys, kha is a full mouth letter. Sheen fathatain shan. Ghain fathatain ghon. Noon fathatain nan. Okay? Ba fathatain ban. Dal fathatain dan. Now, if I have a white marker here, imagine if I remove this alif and I remove this. How would we spell this now? We would say dal fathada. Dal fathada. But two fathas, dal fathatain dan. You guys notice the difference. Sad fathatain son. Fa fathatain fan. Okay? Waw fathatain one. Okay? Now, if you guys notice, when I'm saying these letters to you, I'm adding the sound into it. Ten, then, don, qon, han. So what am I doing here? I'm picking the letter that has fatha, for example, wa, and I'm adding to it. One. A letter such as sa, and I'm adding the to it. San. Kha, and I'm adding noon into it. Khon. Yeah? Wa, fatha wa, and I'm adding noon into it. One. Tanween, two fathas, is a way of adding into an active letter. Okay? I'll give you another example. This letter here is za. This is za fatha za. This one here is za fatha za. Let's add into it. Za fathatain zan. You see what I did? I added the sound into za. Okay? Dha fathatain dhon. Again, dha is a full mouth letter. Lam fathatain lan. Han, san, an, man, and that would be it. Okay? Guys, so we're understanding here that tanween, two fathas, is a way of adding a noon, a silent noon, into any letter. I'm going to show you more examples now. Yeah? Now, let's rub this off. Shh. Oh no, my screen is not working. Bunny, do something. Come on. He can do nothing. Okay, we got the screen empty here now. Look here. Waw fatha. Let's take another letter, for example. Fa fatha is fa. Fa fathatain, fan. Okay? Another example. Kha fatha, kha. Kha fathatain is khon. Okay? Jim fatha is ja. Jim fathatain is jan. Okay? But what I'm actually doing here is ja, I'm adding noon into it. Jim fatha noon sukun, jan. Okay? You guys don't have to memorize this, but you have to understand what is fathatain. Guys, if you see any letter in the Qur'an that has two fathas on top, just understand it's just like the same letter, add a silent noon onto it. Okay? Tanween, an, ban, ten, then. Okay? Just like a, ba, ta, tha, adding into them. An, ban, ten, then. Okay? So now, that would be it for the first segment. Now, we are going to go on a short break, inshallah, but I want you guys to remember, when we come back from the break, we are going to give you guys some more examples. Yes, we are going to add the into so many other letters that we learned in the past. Okay? Remember, the noon sakin that I'm trying to teach you guys today is a silent letter. But you guys don't see it because it's hidden. We just put 2 fathahs on top. Yeah? So rather than adding this noon here all the time, all we do just add 2 fathahs on top. Okay? Now, I'm going to come back, inshallah, and give you guys more examples. And today, when we are reciting Surah Al-Ma'un and Surah Quraysh, we are going to try to find this tanween in those surahs, inshallah. And when you see them in the Qur'an, I want you to know them, and I want you to really, really know them, and I want you to know them better than Bunny. Okay? Now, the third segment is going to be your segment. You guys are going to get a chance to call us in and recite. The number is 0203 515 0769. Call early. You guys need to call us in early, so you'll be the first one to recite, inshallah. Don't go anywhere. It's just a short break, and we come back and we continue. Okay? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Oh, are we back? Assalamu alaikum, kids, brothers and sisters. Welcome back to Madrasah TV show, a show where we teach you guys everything you guys should be learning in a madrasah. I'm sure most of you are going to madrasah and learning in madrasahs, but we are here to, with Bunny here, to do things slightly differently. Now, the next segment is going to be your segment where you guys are going to call us in on this number. Number is below 0203 515 0769. You guys can call us in to recite, inshallah, but remember to call us in early, because if you call early, you get a chance to recite, inshallah. If you call in late, you know, Bunny have to go to some work. He can't stay forever. So call us in early so you can get a chance to recite, inshallah. Now, before the break, I introduced to, you know, you guys to Tanween. Tanween is when we take an active letter that has fatha, kasra or dhamma. For now, we stick to fatha, ba fatha, ba, jim fatha, ja, and we add them with the sound. So ba, ban, ta, tan, tha, than, ja, jan. See what's happening here? Yes, that's what's happening. Okay, I'm making sure I'm not hurting his nose. So I'm going to move on aside, bring up the Madrasah TV here. Yes, I have some examples for you guys. Now, these examples are a mixture of everything we learned in the past with tanween, with double fatha. Okay, now we need to be very careful here. This is the first example. So I'm going to highlight this in yellow. First, we need to know what letter here is a full mouth letter, because we don't want to be making mistakes. So qaf here is a full mouth letter. Okay, now let's spell it together. Remember, guys, the alif next to tanween here is a silent alif. We don't read it, we just ignore it. Okay, now let's spell this together. Qaf fatha alif sukun qa, ra kasra ri, qari, hamza fathatain an, qari'an. Easy. Let's move on to the next example here. We have a throat letter here, which is ha. Ha is a throat letter, ha. Okay, now let's spell it together. Ha fatha alif sukun ha, صوت كسرة si, ha si, ba fathatain ban, ha siban. My bad, I forgot to highlight it. Let me highlight it here for you guys. We are spelling this. Ha fatha alif sukun ha, صوت كسرة si, ha si, ba fathatain ban, ha siban. But someone is asking and they're saying, what about the alif next to this ba with the fathatain? No, ignore it, okay? All you have to do is ignore it for now, okay? Let's go to next example. Seems like we have a full mouth letter here. Okay, let's highlight it. Kha here is a full mouth letter. I want you guys to remember this. Kha here is a full mouth letter. Now, let's spell it together. Kha fatha alif sukun kha, fa kasra fi, khafi, ta fathatain tan. Khafitan. Okay, it's not hard if you are doing it slowly. Okay, I'm gonna go to some here. Okay, here, this word here is going to be read as thalithan. You guys notice that here with the fathatain, thalithan. I'm using my nose here. Let's go to next word here. This word here is kharijan. Kharijan. Jan. I'm using my nose. This is tanween, guys. Tanween is these two fathatains on top of jim, and we read it as jan. Okay? Now, I'm going to get you guys to answer me something. Where is tanween, this word? You guys see a word here. Where's tanween here? I heard you. I heard you. Yes, you. Here. Kha, fathatain, khon. That's tanween. That's tanween on top of kha. Kha, fathatain, khon. Let's spell this word together, highlighting صاد, because صاد is a full mouth letter. صاد فتح ألف سكون صا, را كسرة ري, صاري. خا فتحتين, oh my bad, خا is also a full mouth letter. خا فتحتين خن, صاري خن. Okay, صاري خن. Okay, now let's move on to next word here. Let's spell it together, guys. Before I start spelling this word, I want someone to tell me where is tanween. I heard some of you, you're answering correct. You are saying this is tanween, correct. شين فتحة ألف سكون شا, ها كسرة هي, شاهي, دال فتحتين دن, شاهدن. You notice how we pronounce letters with tanween. Den, then, shan, son, khon, ron, ton, an. Yeah? Ghon, qon, fan. Am I annoying him too much? Let's do it one more time. Kan. Oh my God, sorry, Bunny. Oh my God, but my cheek. I didn't mean to do that. I was just explaining. Such a rude bunny. I'm going to move on to next example here. Guys, let's practice this example together. I'm going to highlight it for you, and I'm going to circle tanween here, okay? Let's spell this together. عين فتحة ألف سكون ع همزة كسرة إي عائي ذال فتحتين ذن. I'm not going to touch his nose. عائذن. Yes, just from his nose there, okay? Let's go to the next word. We have this word here. شين فتحة ألف سكون شا كاف كسرة كي شاكي. I see something on top of ra. I see two fathas on top of ra. Ra fathatain run. Oh my God, my apologies. Shakirun. Yes, run. That's tanween there. Let's go to the next word here. Ba fatha alif sukun ba. Ra kasra ri. Bari. Za fathatain zan. Bari zan. What's going to happen to the alif here? We're just going to ignore it. Okay, guys? We are just going to ignore it. Now, you see, guys, tanween, if you try to understand it, the first segment, I might have explained it in a bit complicated way, but just remember this. In Qur'an, with Qai'dah, every time we're learning something, it's just about practice. If you practice it, you will just make sense of it. If you try to understand it, and you try to understand it like you trying to learn math or something, you're not going to get it. So you just have to get used to it, and then you can keep practicing it, inshallah. Now, we need more examples, but guess what? We have to go to Qur'an and try to look for tanween. We are looking for tanween in this surah, okay? Now, let's hope we find one. This is one of the surahs of the day, Surah Al-Ma'un. I'm going to recite this surah, and I'm going to be looking for tanween. I want you guys to try to find tanween with me in this surah. Remember, tanween is two fathas, two kasras, or two dhammas, okay? This is tanween. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدع اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون. Let's zoom in. I found tanween here. Lam dhammatain lun. I know we haven't learned it yet, but this is tanween. Two dhammas next to each other, tanween, okay? I'm going to leave this surah for now. Go to Surah Quraysh and try to find tanween here. Tanween, again, tanween is two fathas, or two kasras, or two dhamma, okay, next to each other. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف. Notice this. This is Sheen kasratain shin. Ain kasratain in. I know, you guys are going to say, we haven't learned this. What is this? I'm going to show you guys, inshallah, in the next coming weeks, what is kasratain, okay? So, for now, we learned fathatain. Fathatain is like a letter. It has fatha on top already. So, Jim fatha ja. Okay? We take ja and we add to it jan. Okay? Let me bring it up on the screen so you guys understand what I am saying. Tanween, tanween, tanween. Where is tanween? This is tanween, guys. Okay? All what you see on the screen, this is tanween. Okay? For example, qaf fathatain qan, kaf fathatain kan, lam fathatain lan, ha fathatain han. Now you notice all of them have alif next to them, but we just ignore this alif, okay? It's not like the alif we were learning before, like ba fatha alif sukun ba. No, none of that, okay? All you have to do is focus here. Fa fathatain fan. Now, we're saying fathatain. When we were saying fatha, it means one fatha. Now it's fathatain, means two fathas, okay? Now, guys, remember, next segment is going to be the last segment, and it's going to be a long, lengthy student segment. You guys are going to, inshallah, call us in on 0203-515-0769. You guys are going to, inshallah, call us in. We are going to hear your recitation. The bunny here is going to give you some badges, okay? Inshallah ta'ala. Now, remember, when you call us in to recite, before you recite any surah, you must read Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, you have to recite slow. Okay? Very slow. Very, very slow. Okay? That's how you have to recite. Slow. We don't want to race. Okay? Read slow, inshallah ta'ala, and read with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Guys, one more time. The number is 0203-515-0769. Pick up the phone, call in now so you can be the first one to recite. If you call us late, we might not have a chance to pick your call then. Okay? Call us in early. I'm going to go on a short break and come back and we continue, inshallah ta'ala. I'll see you guys after the break. Assalamu alaikum. Final segment of Madrasah TV, where we are giving you an opportunity to call us in and recite. So the number is 0203 515 0769. You guys are going to be calling us in. We are going to give you some feedback, and the bunny here is going to give you a badge. Okay, let me move on aside and bring up the two surahs. First surah we're reciting here today, it's Surah Al-Ma'un, and the second surah is Surah Quraish. We need to see who is calling us and who's first to call today. Assalamu alaikum.
Salam.
Who is calling and where are you calling from?
My name is called Aisha and I'm calling from Bristol.
Guys, say welcome to Aisha. Aisha, how old are you?
6.
Aisha is 6-year-old and she is calling us all the way from Bristol. Let's say assalamu alaikum to Aisha. Aisha, what surah are you going to recite with us today?
Surah Al.
أرأيت الذي?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm ready to hear your recitation. Give me a good one so I can give you a gold badge. Okay, Aisha?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Bismillah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدعو اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم يراءون عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah, Aisha. That was a nice, cute recitation. Aisha deserves a badge and we are going to give her a silver badge. Well done, Aisha. Okay, after the badge, I want to bring up the TV and I want to show you guys something very important. Now, notice the things that are highlighted in purple. These are throat letters. So, I'm going to show you my bunny's throat here. Ha and Ain come right from the middle of the throat. وَلَا يَحُضُّ عَلَى بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. We have to make sure these letters come right from the middle of our throat. That's how we pronounce them, yes. And we have to make sure we pronounce them right, okay? So Aisha's recitation was really good, apart from the fact that her throat letters, Ain and Ha, were slightly, they can get better. They can get better, inshallah. Next, we have Hafsa, I guess. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Is this Hafsa?
No, Sophia.
Oh, this is Safiya. Safiya, how are you today?
Good.
And Safiya, what surah are you going to recite with us?
Ma'un.
Okay, Ma'un or Ma'un? Which one?
Ma'un.
That's correct. Okay, give me a good recitation, inshallah, and I shall give you a gold badge. Go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدعو اليتيم ولا يخز ولا طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Guys, that was beautiful. We are going to give her a gold badge. Let's give her that gold badge. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Well done, beautiful. Now, what we need to, let's bring the TV back. We have something important to discuss here. أرأيت. Hamza is not a full mouth letter. When we say أرأيت الذي, Okay? And then we have يحض. We don't say يحض, we say يحض على. Okay? Also, فويل لل. That wasn't a mistake. Okay? يحض. So guys, remember, all the only letters that we pronounce with the full mouth are the letters that are ضاد, صاد, ط, ظ, غين, قاف, and ra. Okay? Hamza would not be a full mouth letter, but that was a very, very good recitation. Let's see, who do we have next? We have Maryam. Assalamu alaikum, Maryam.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yes, Maryam, welcome to Madrasah TV show. Maryam, what surah are you going to recite with us today?
Can I please recite both surahs?
You can recite both surahs, inshallah, but it have to be a good one and your voice have to be really loud, okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's start from Surah Quraysh.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
Okay, just a minor correction, Maryam, before you move on to the next surah. Quraysh. Ra is a full mouth letter. So we don't say Quraysh, we say Quraysh. But well done, very good recitation. Let's go to the next surah, Maryam.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين فذلك الذي يدعو اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah, that was beautiful. Maryam deserves a silver badge for the first surah she recited. And for the second surah she recited, she deserves a gold badge. Let's give her that gold badge. Well done, Maryam, mashallah, tabarakallah. As always, very, very slow and very nice. Let's go to Fatima and see what surah she's going to recite. Assalamu alaikum, Fatima.
Wa alaikum salam.
Fatima, you calling from London?
Yes.
Fatima, what surah are you going to recite with us?
I'm gonna read. Can I read both surahs actually?
Yes, sure, you can. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أرأيت الذي يكذب بالدين كذلك الذي يدعو اليتيم ولا يحض على طعام المسكين.
Little bit louder. Well done. MashaAllah. Very good. Little bit louder.
فويل للمصلين الذين هم عن صلاتهم ساهون الذين هم يراءون ويمنعون الماعون.
MashaAllah. Tabarakallah. That was good. Really good. Let's go to next surah. Surah Quraysh. A little bit louder. Go ahead.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
Fatma, tell me this. Is it وَآمَنَهُمْ or وَآمَنَهُمْ?
وآمنهم.
Well done, well done. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Okay, okay, she deserves a badge. Actually, she deserves 2 badges, inshallah. Her recitation was good. I think, let me have a bit of conversation with the... Yes, okay, yes, okay. Okay, if you don't eat my ear, I understand that. We are going to give her a silver badge for the first surah she recited. And another silver badge, inshallah, for the second surah she recited, mashallah. Very, very good. Another badge. Okay, well done, mashallah. Guys, when you call us in, I really want to hear a slow and good recitation, okay? Your voice doesn't have to be really nice, but if you recite slow, you can still earn a gold badge. So, I think we have three students who earned gold badges so far. I want to see how many more of you gets a gold badge. I remember one day there were five people who got gold badges. 5, guys, that's a huge number. Come on, those of you who have potential, you need to call us in and recite. Now, if you don't know Surah Quraysh and Surah Al-Ma'un, you're a beginner, maybe you're young, you can still call us in and recite Surah Al-Fatiha, which is Alhamdulillah. Everyone knows this surah. Come on, guys, everyone knows it. Even he knows it. The only problem with him, he doesn't speak, but he knows it. Like one day, I asked him to recite Surah Al-Fatiha and he did this, and I heard him. Okay, guys, the number is 020-3515-0769. Now, guys, before Friday ends, remember, Friday ends when Maghrib Adhan starts calling. When the Mu'adhin starts calling Maghrib Adhan, Friday ends. We have to make sure that we recite Surah Al-Kahf before Friday ends. Okay? And Surah Al-Kahf is right in the middle of Qur'an. It's a very, very long surah. But you guys can recite the first and the last 10 verses of Surah Al-Kahf. Remember, guys, if you are a beginner and you're trying to learn Qur'an, the best method is to learn Qur'an by listening. And that's why we have Bunny in the studio. This Bunny here, he represents a good student. You see, he doesn't speak much. He got massive ears, so he hears a lot. So if you listen to a lot of good recitations, trust me, recitation is going to improve. The other day, I was in a madrasa and I was telling one of my students, that when I was a kid, there were 2 surahs that I learned without even learning them. And he asked me, how is that possible? And I told him, every time I used to go on Friday prayer, the Imam would recite Surah Al-A'la, Surah Al-Ghashiyah. And I heard them so many times that I memorized them. I didn't even learn them, okay? And I didn't even have massive ears like Bunny, but I still learned them. So, guys, learn by listening. Listen to good recitations and you will learn. Next, we have Talha. Let's say Assalamu alaikum to Talha and welcome him to Madrasah TV. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Talha, where are you calling us from?
London inside Battersea.
Okay, Talha. Talha, and what surah are you going to recite with us?
لإيلاف قريش.
Okay, Talha, give me a slow and a good recitation because I want to give you a gold badge. Okay, Talha?
Okay.
Go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي يطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah, Talha. Well done. Well done. The recitation was slow and it was loud. But there are a lot of pronunciation mistakes that Talha can fix, inshallah. Talha, you'll have to start working on your throat letters like ha and ayn. Alhamdu and alameen. Okay? Try to pay attention to your throat letters. But Talha definitely deserves a badge, and we are going to give him a bronze badge. Okay, next we have... who is he? Okay, let's bring him up live and ask him. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Who is calling in? Where are you calling us from?
Leicester.
Leicester. And who is going to recite with us?
My son, Muhammad Jibril.
Muhammad Jibril. How old is Muhammad, sister?
4.
He is 4 years old, guys. He's the youngest caller. Okay, Muhammad, what surah are you going to recite today?
Sabah idea.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. We are ready to hear your recitation.
Bismillah.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin.
Well done. Little bit louder. Little bit louder.
Louder.
وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Well done, Muhammad. Well done, mashallah, tabarakallah. Muhammad definitely deserves a gold badge. Give him that gold badge. Now, guys, I know. He's just 4 years old, guys. And look at this. He's calling us in and he's trying to recite very nicely. He's trying. We should appreciate him, inshallah. Now, Muhammad, he also needs to hear a lot of good recitations. He needs to listen to a good recitation, inshallah. Guys, this would be it for Madrasah TV show. Now, we are live every Monday to Friday, remember? So we're going to come back on Monday with the new lesson, inshallah ta'ala. And we are going to learn new lessons and, inshallah, some new surahs, inshallah. Guys, Monday to Friday, every 4 p.m. we also live on Facebook and YouTube. Guys, remember, this show is built for you to call us in and recite and practice. Now, all the shows that we did in the past, we upload them on YouTube regularly, so you can go back and watch them if you want to. And those of you who call us in, if you want to hear yourself reciting, you can go back to YouTube videos and hear yourself, inshallah. So, see you guys, inshallah, next week. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.